everyone, welcome. This is part 3 of our colour along, and I'm hoping that this will not be a disaster in terms of connection. If it is, I might have to come back and upload it as a one of those filmed edited videos, but I'm hoping that the stream will comply. I'm having absolutely awful, terrible connection issues. So those that are here, welcome. Hi, you cat. I do believe I have like a 30-second delay, so that's also something to bear in mind for those that are live. It doesn't apply when you're not live, but you should be okay. Hi Ali, hi Deb, hi Charlotte, welcome everyone, good afternoon. So I have, hi your mum, hi your Pat. Yeah, it's funnily enough, your name, Deb, Colour Me Stress Free. I need that because the connection's been stressing me. Hi you Joanne, welcome. Okay, so I think I'm okay for my connection at the moment, which is really, really good. Okay, so today's part is going to be her skin, and we'll start the water. That's okay, Pamela, and welcome. Good morning to you. Hi, Isolina. Hi, Mona. Hi, everyone coming on in. I did treat myself to 2 books because this one went down to £3.49, I believe, and I wasn't sure if I wanted it originally, but there's a couple of pictures in there that I thought would be nice for the NHS, because there's a couple with rainbows, and I thought they might be a good symbol, like this one, to colour all in blue, and then have the rainbow to signify the hope, which is something that we have in this country. I'm pretty sure it's gone national. Do let me know in your countries if that's what you're using as a symbol of hope, the rainbow. Hi Lou, hi Helly. Hi Dandria. Hi everyone coming on, and Linda, welcome. So I did buy that, and I'll give a quick, not a full flip, but I'll give a quick flip. And also Flower Fairies, I'm late to the boat with that one. Well, the thing is, I said to Andrew, we're going to have to phone BT, which is our internet provider, to see, because I've had internet and my phone connection's been terrible. So I just gave up. I was like, I cannot be doing this. There's more things to worry about. Plus, I'm quite overwhelmed because we're going to view the wedding venue tomorrow. So I'm like, so I'm a bit overwhelmed about that, like in a good way, but overwhelmed. So yeah, this needs to be quite chilled today. I need a chill. But yeah, that's what today's going to be. Good morning, Tammy. How is your brother? Hi, Kenny. Okay, coffee. Could you believe? You know me and my tea. I've actually got a coffee. I need energy. Okay, so we are going to use Lumis for her skin, and we might use, no, not might, we will use Arteza for the water. I've got my colour cards, but very quickly, these are what I got yesterday. I really like the Flower Fairies, and I don't ask what planet I've been in. This was published, hold on, back in 2016, and I don't know what planet I've been on. I've seen it, but not too much, and I keep seeming to miss the boat on that one. So I bought it just because I really, really like the little girl fairies in it. I think it's so beautiful. Kenny, me and you both, hun. That's what I'm going to see how it goes today. Hi, Christiane. Hi, April. No, this Wednesday. Tomorrow, Mum. This Wednesday. We're going tomorrow. And then I got the Million Unicorns by Lulu Mayo. And as I said, I genuinely just wanted it to do all blue with because it's £3. I think it was £3.49. It went down in the sale. And I just really liked the rainbows in some of the pictures. So the symbol of hope that everyone's been using has been the rainbow. And I didn't realise how many rainbows was in this, but there's quite a lot, and I thought this one would be the appropriate one because it's over London, and that's where my city is. It's got the big bright rainbow of hope, So that is what's going to be the colour, and they're all going to be different blues for the rest of, even the unicorns are going to be blue, and they'll have little rainbow unicorn horns. So I was going to just do that as a symbol of my NHS hope, like I did with the lady with the mask that we did by Roz Mama. Ah, Tammy, we wish him better. So yeah, it is so cute, and quite frankly, I joined very late with that one. And then the Flower Fairies has been the book that I have been living in cuckoo land. I didn't even know that it was a thing. I don't know what I thought this was, but anyway, it is a ivory paper, as you can see. If I put that and that against, this is bright white, this is like an ivory. And this is by, who is it by? It says Frederick Warne, is that right? I thought it looked like the other lady. Oh, that's it. Cicely Mary Barker. I thought I recognised her. And I know there's a really nice edition of the Flower Fairies, the vintage ones, and I saw that on Vicky's channel, but I didn't know that this was one, so I got this as the second thing. And it's single-sided, but these are super adorable. And then it clicked where I'd seen them. Poem, P-O-H-I-M-M, Poem on Instagram has been doing these, and I hadn't even realised which book that was, but I recognised this picture straight away, and I thought, I recognise that girl, and it clicked. So I had to have this one because I do really like them. I think they're so beautiful, they're so natural, and it has what it is at the side, behind the previous photo. Hi Shell, hi Gary, hi everyone coming on in, good morning. Well, for most of you it's good morning, it's good afternoon from me. But it is so nice, and I didn't realise how, look at that, I didn't realise how beautiful it was, but I'm so happy that I did get this. And it's coming up to that summer vibe where, although it's got flowers, because it's the Flower Fairies, it's not overwhelming unless it's a big huge page like this. Hello Shannon. So it's lovely because it's got like some where you've got, alright, you've got a couple of wallpaper pages, but like this one, it's not got too many flowers, so it's not that overwhelming. And this one's got like lots of mushrooms. Hi Robin, hi everyone coming in. So this one is adorable. So you got all the berries, you got all the strawberries and the strawberry costume. I love it so very much. So you can come back as work in progresses with some. This one would be nice and easy to do, as will this one, but aren't they lovely? So I took the plunge, and I'm happy I did. That's gorgeous. That one was called Balancing Upon a Branch. I love them. I think they're so nice. Alright, I wouldn't do that one so much. Yes, they are vintage like. And hi Debbie, they are vintage like. And this one I love so much. That's okay, lurk away, anyone that needs to lurk. And for those that are lurking, hi, hope you're having a good day. They're just lovely, aren't they? And like you say, they remind me of that sort of vintage feel. Oh, just look at, just so cute. What one's this one called? That one is called Hanging Berries. It's just so cute. So you could do different colours of berries on that one. This one looks more like oranges or apples. Crab apples. They are. Hi Kim. Just beautiful. So that's the Flower Fairies one. And if you want some inspiration, go and check out Poem. P-O-H-I-M-M. She has done, I just went and then stalked her page and found she's actually done lots and lots of these. And if you are in the UK, or if you've got anywhere in the world that you are using the rainbow as the symbol of hope, you can have a picture that you can dedicate to whatever your country's colours are, and then do the big bright beautiful rainbow in the rainbow colours, which is what I'm going to be doing. So that is that. I've also got a an upload that's coming soon, I think tomorrow. Yeah, I don't do the wallpaper pages, but they are so nice. So I'm just going to have a look at chat before I start, and if you are watching this on the playback, just skip along until I pick the pencil up. Yeah, well, Kenny, I think Vicky showed us the more expensive version, but it's not that one, it's the vintage one, but I think it's the same artist. Hi Jennifer. Hi everyone, welcome. I hope you're having a good day. If you hear Chip, he is being a little mush because he's in the other room. And he's got the window open. Okay, so we've got Luminance today. Remember, if there's anything for me, anything at all, put it in capital letters so I see it, otherwise I will miss it. April, anyone in the UK know where a good place to get diamond paintings? In terms of in this country, April, my short answer would be I haven't found one in the UK. Mine is now just forever going to be Diamond Art Club, I think. And I have an unboxing that I finally came today, and I've got a film, and I haven't opened it properly because it's been sprayed with disinfectant. But there's an unboxing. So I will film that later. I have sprayed it galore on the outside so that it's safe to handle on the inside. Yes, Kat, me too. Me too. I am all about Diamond Art Club. Their stuff is amazing, and once you have one of their canvases, you'll never go back. Never. Okay, so today, skin and water. It will be 5 parts, I think, and we'll finish it up next time. What's the delivery like with them? Pretty good. If you get it and it's not a pre-order and you get it when it's on sale, it's within a week. Oh, nice, Jennifer. You're doing an acrylic one. I think it's going to be a matter of waiting it out, Kim. I think at the moment there's not going to be a good selection. I think a lot of them have been put as currently unavailable. So just have a look. Try Etsy. A lot of people are just buying digital PDFs at the moment until everything returns back to normal, and things will. Yeah, mine has just cleared customs as well. Got another one. So definitely just, I'd say wait it out, but remember, please put everything in caps once I start colouring because I will miss it. Okie dokie, so let's start. So I'm going to go for a burnt sienna 50%. I think that one is. That's rub off. It's a rub off job on the top of that. There we go. Kim, I have, and I've done the big one, and I have showed on my Instagram, and it was a Disney one, and I've got another one on the go. Hold on, let me show you that before I start then. And I've got another one that's kitted up. Okay, so my current one that I'm doing, it's going to be really hard to get all in the frame, but I'm doing this one at the moment, at this current time. I'm going to have to pull you right up, and this is an Alina, Lazariva one. So this one is work in progress, so it takes me a while because of my back and sitting for so long, but I've started this square. And it's a really big one, and I've got it in half, so it's like, it is quite big. I think it's a 70 centimeters going down, but I've started the wolf, and I'm coming down her body now, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's a joy to work on. There's not been many trash drills. There's not been many trash drills at all. It's been really nice to lay on. I haven't had any rivers in the glue yet, although I do need to secure this because sometimes some of this section of glue is not as sticky as others, so I don't know what happened there, if that was an issue somewhere, but it is really nice to work on. It's a square drill. It's humongous, and it is going to be so lovely when it's done, for sure. And the thing is about this, the colours are perfect. So the colour selection that has gone into the making of this is spot on. So there's not these odd colours that don't seem to match. They seem to merge really nice, and the overall picture of it is beautiful. And as you can see, it is super shiny. There's no ABs on this. I think that's a Diamond Art Club thing, but it's really lovely, and I think they're gorgeous, and they are such a relaxing thing. And no, I'm not going to frame this one. What I'll do with this is hang it. I'm going to buy the hangers that you hold them on and put them in the closet. But they're there as an achievement. So yeah, if you've not tried diamond painting, this one's from Elena Lazareva's diamond painting shop. I will put the link in the description after. If you've not tried diamond painting and you're curious and you think you'll like it, just try a small one. You don't have to go huge, even though the bigger they are, the better the picture. That's just like goes without saying. But the one that I'm going to be starting very shortly is the I'm going to have 2 on the go, I think. But I'm doing this one, and I'm going to do a post review on this. And honestly, I can honestly say that compared to an AliExpress one, this one has barely any trash drills. Hiya, Connie. This one has hardly any rivers in the glue. It's a joy to work on. I haven't had or encountered any problems. I have not had any issues with this. So if you're thinking of getting a high quality one, this one has been perfect, and this one, as I said, is Elena Lazareva's. I would highly recommend her shop. She's got some really nice ones. I'm not sure if she's currently selling overseas, but it will become, just bear in mind, it will get back to normal. It will get, oh Lou, nice. You're going to buy an A1 portfolio. I'm going to buy the hangers and stick them in the closet, I think. But yeah, do try one. Oh Mum, you can have it then. When it's done. You're welcome to it, Mum. Okay, so it is really beautiful, and I'm going to seal it as well. So you pour the glue and you get the toothbrush in it and you seal it. So yeah, I'm really enjoying them. I absolutely love doing them. Hiya, Barbara. But as I said, I will do an unboxing later. And it is I've got another video to upload tonight though. This is a Diamond Art Club one. I've not opened it yet. So, oops, that one's, I'll either do that later or when I come back tomorrow, but I've got so much to do this week. So yes, this one is so nice. But back to colouring, because you're all thinking, oh my God, she's spent 17 minutes chatting. So bear with me. Just a little reminder, if you do suffer with back pain and it does become an issue, just get yourself in a comfortable space. So I'm going to colour and talk. We are using Luminance, and I'm using Burnt Sienna. Oh, 1 minute. Let's make sure this is super sharp. Get yourself in a comfortable position. I've got a large board that I have it on. And I'm just going to go for shadows at the moment. I have a large board that I lean on, and I have it sort of up on the sofa at an angle so that I'm not bending as much. Naturally, you're going to bend your neck, but then we do with colouring. But to lessen the pressure on your back, you can also get an easel. If you sit at a table, then you can have an easel and do it that way with your lamp. But if you're someone like me that needs to sit bit more comfortably, you can get yourself gadgets. I call them gadgets. I'm gonna have to come closer in, guys, because otherwise you won't see it. Get yourself some little bits that you know will benefit yourself to sit with and ease the pressure off your back. So a board, an easel, if you've got a table that you sit at the sofa with, buy an easel for that, and a light pad which won't hurt your eyes. You can buy light pads from A4, A3, A2. You can even buy an A1. what's the difference between, remember Kim Hun to just stick it in caps? I did see it this time. Hi Jen, hi Becky. I love it. Oh gosh, I love it when you say hiya. DAC is amazing, you won't go back. They are completely different. Obviously the price and Lumis are just a high end, and the colours are more suited to portraits, and they're just amazing. They are a bit more for toothy papers, I'd say. The texture's totally different. The laydown's totally different. The layering ability is going to be roughly the same, but just in a different sense in the way of how they feel. I find that these are, I don't know, these just feel a lot more expensive. They are made for artist grade papers and stuff, but you know, you get the feel of, it's really hard to put into words because everyone's got different opinions and everyone's got different likes and dislikes in pencils. I just think with me, I just like to have a go with a few singles first and see how I feel about them, and then I incorporate them in with another set to see if they mix well, and if they tick all those boxes, then I'll think, okay, I'll like the full set. I don't necessarily want the full set at first until I know that I like what it is. Do I like Prismacolors? I love Prismacolors. Remember, put it in caps. Hi, Suze. I know, the same as me. Are we all having problems with the internet? I've been terrible the last few days, and I mean dreadful. I gave up. I've given up a few times with even trying, but I'm hoping today will be successful. Yeah, but Kenny, as I said, try, if you do want to, try and get something that will, because I'm the same with the back. I just don't do it for long periods of time, which is why, thank you Becky, which is why I don't do DPs, you know, quickly as some. I mean, some just bang them out within like 3 days, and I'm looking at them like, how on earth? It's because they've got the ability to sit that length of time, which is fine. So I do one square, you know, section off, do one square at a time, and then I come back, and then I will do another square, and I have it at a tilt, so that the tilt is facing me, so I'm not bending. Rather than me bending, this is bending. There's ways and means if you do want to try, but if you really think that you wouldn't get on with it, then that is totally fine. No problem, Isolini. You just lurk whenever you need to. And remember, everyone, if there's anything, please pop it in caps, because I'll just assume that nothing is made for my eyes, and I'll just carry on, and I don't want to ignore you. Okay, I've just put in some burnt sienna. This is going to be a layer up sort of process. So at first I'm going to start layering in, and then I'll build up on it. Yeah, Lou, honestly, it takes me just as long, if not a little bit more. And the fact that I want to do a few more than one on the go is going to even more. Oh, is she? Is she enjoying them, Kenny? Have a go, but have you got an easel? If you've got an easel, try an easel. Okay, let's go for burnt ochre. And I'm literally just going to go to the edges of the burnt sienna, 50%, and blend outwards to start with. So just meet it. And this is just going to be complete chilled out time. What are we all working on at the moment? What are we colouring? What are we diamond painting? Stitching, crocheting? What are you up to? Have you finished any projects recently? As I said, my days are just going, and I'm going to be so ridiculously busy the rest of the week. My head's spinning. I've actually just printed out these so I can write it all down, because if I don't, I just printed out some planners. If I don't, I will forget half of it. And I'm doing all the quiz stuff this week, which is going to take a good couple of days. I've got a couple of videos to pre-record. I don't know if I'll get all the editing done. I have the wedding things. We're going to view tomorrow. If we decide to do that, we've got to sort that out. And then I have to, you know, do some of the stuff in the planner so that I don't forget with that. And we've got to work out our guest list and budget and all of that thing. So there's a lot of planning. It's a planning week and a doing week. So I'm just, as I said, my head spins. And you know those weeks that you just know is just going to be non-stop and you need to get up early? It's one of those. Oh, nice, Kenny. Oh, you're doing Princess Belle in Mystic Art Mirrors. Becky's doing Fairy Celebrations. Nice, Becky. I looked at that yesterday. April, Dragon Diamond painting. Are you enjoying it? Sue's the Goblins from Mythomorphia. Yes, you did finish that, Shell. Is that on your channel? I hate that they've taken the 3 dots away. Tammy, you're colouring in Kirby Roseanne's Worlds Within Worlds. 2 more pictures. Almost done. Great. Connie, you finished 3 whips. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. 3 in one day. Oh my gosh, lady, you're on a roll. You'll have to show us today. I watched your colouring book collection back, and I love your collection. I love it. Oh, Manu de Bonheur. Have I said that right? I probably haven't. Kenny, I know you like, is it Kanoku? I'm terrible with pronunciations. Agusa, is that how you say them? The Rhapsody in the Forest one as well, isn't there? Okay, so we're just layering in some of this. It will get lighter into the middle, and it will layer up. But at the moment, the thing is, the bright, I don't know if you see, the brightness of this can really sort of take away how it is. Colouring Secret Garden. I have not heard anyone say that for a long time. You want to colour so bad, but just moved into a new place, so busy unpacking. Jenny, enjoy your new house. That's exciting. That's okay, Shell. You're colouring, Micah, hello. I'm colouring in Sagal Ok Sagna. That's another book that I have not got to in forever. So many great selections. You're all doing such nice things. Hey, Connie. I will be there in the background because, as I said, I've just got the last bit of my voiceover and uploading to do today. But I'll be there. I'll be there in the background. Even if not at the keyboard for a bit, I will definitely be there. I think it's just trying to get goals done each day. Who sets themselves goals and who makes sure that they do them daily? And do you have planners that you use and stick with, or do you find that you don't want a planner? How do you organise your time if you have a busy week? Do you tend to just know what you're doing, or do you have to write stuff down? I have to write stuff down. You finished a whip in Emily Lydhall Oberg Fairy Tale. Oh, you finished the deer one. How nice, Hilly. Ella the deer, I called her. You finished a spread in Twilight Garden, Christiane. That is nice. Caroline, she had one live stream that she came back. She's just not into colouring at the moment. She's into making mushroom houses and fairy houses out of clay, which she seems to be really enjoying with acrylic paints and stuff. Yeah, I think she just not feeling for it at the moment, which is absolutely fine. You know, we can't force ourselves to sort of do things if our heart's not in it, you know. And I find a lot of people have lost a lot of motivation recently, and I know Caroline's was prior to this, but in general, I've noticed a lot of people have said, you know, I feel Okay, I think I should be back. Am I back? I should be back with my sound. Yeah, I can fix it. So if my sound goes, just shout it out at me, and you don't need to leave the stream or anything. I will be back. I just have to click out of it and come back in. So it should be back now. Great. Yeah, I'm gonna have this. It's my internet connection. There's not much I can do about it. It just bothers me. Okay, let's go for some pink in the cheeks, and then let's start building up some pigment. And this is just a sort of rough plan. So let's go for some sort of here and give myself something to work with, and then we'll blend and layer, and then we'll go for a body. The skin takes a bit of time. Even as small as faces are, I prefer bigger faces. They do take some time. So just, thank you, Connie. So it's just a matter of building and working with what we've got. Okay, so let's go for some burnt sienna, which is a nice brown tone. It's a little bit darker than the 50%, which we used at the beginning, but it's to go in your darkest areas, and we can blend that out. If you don't want to lose her eyebrows, what I would do now is just with, you could do it with this tone, just with this tone that you've got, just place in her line. I don't know what the last thing you heard me saying was. It went on you. The Sagor Oxagna is currently unavailable, but there might be, it used to be on Printworks Market. You can buy it on Etsy, which is going to be a little bit more expensive to what the original people paid for, because it's imported over to them and then they sell it on. So you might pay a bit more of a hefty shipping price. Just be warned, it's not the shipping price that they want to be charging. It's the shipping. It's the shipping price that they're charged to ship to you. Because I always hear that, people say, the shipping is really expensive, and I completely understand that. But if you look at how much it costs to send internationally, it really does cost that amount. So just bear that in mind. But there used to be ways of buying it, and I don't think those ways that the original people bought it is currently available, which was to buy directly from Sweden. So there is a couple of other options, and the ladies have given you the best answer. The ladies have got you covered here in the chat. They know exactly what's what, so don't hesitate to ask. They will have your back with everything colouring related. They're your oracles of colouring. Okay, so this will blend out, don't worry. It's just that we're layering up, but we need some depth. And she will blend really lovely. And that's the good thing with the Lumi, you can layer up and blend out. Okay, so again, back to our, where's our colour? Our 872. And when I say about going to the edge of that burnt sienna, it's just so you can blend that colour out. So there's no lines, it's just a blend, and it's the same with here. Yeah, I think a lot of us are having connection issues, aren't we? So just bear with them. If they become really, really difficult, then there is this to watch back. I do really have a difficult time at the moment myself. Andrew was trying to look for me as well, and he kept saying that he couldn't get into my stream to see if it was even showing up for you. Then it changed the time. So the time I had was 4:10 because I thought I was going to be late. And it went ahead and put it as like 11 at night. That was not me, by the way. I did not put that. And it was changing everything. Okay, so I'm going to leave a highlight on the top of her eye. I kept messing around with you guys. I was like, stop it. Okay, so I'm just putting some more pigment in. There we go. And there will be lighter areas, which will be our other colour. Oh, okay. Nice sarnie. We call sarnie sandwiches sarnies. If you're wondering what on earth we're talking about. Okay, I'm just going to get some white, or no, buff titanium. Hold on. If I can find it. There it is. Right, so we're just going to get some buff, and that's just going to be in my highlighted middle. And on the top of her eyes there, underneath her eyebrows and her nose. So she's going to add these little parts of her cheeks. Okay, and then we'll layer up again, but for now we'll just blend out. So we need to just establish a little bit more darker, so I'm just going to go for a bit of a red, which is Crimson Aubergine. And that is just going to go more onto your darker side. And I'm super lightly using and applying this one. It's such a light touch. So it's just a little amount. Okay. Oh my gosh, do you want to hear something quite funny? So, Andrew being at home, he's sort of flicking through the telly, and on a channel over here called Vice, Bob Ross has been playing, and he's been watching that. He's like, oh, how much is all the stuff, Sam? And I'm like, well, it's quite expensive, honey. You know, it's not going to be cheap because it's oil paints. And, well, haven't you got all of that? And I'm like, no, not oils. Got acrylics. So he's like, oh, I'd like to give that a try. And I'm like, oh, dear God. You know, I haven't got the things that all the stuff that I've got. And then he wants to give a go, all the canvas of the oil, and watch Bob Ross and follow him along. And I'm like, oh, no. Oh, it's really, really bless him. So he's been watching Bob Ross on Vice. Hi Katrina, it's so good to see you. How are you? Okay, so let's just go down to her neck a second. Amanda. Okay, let's go for this colour again, and let's start to place in shadows. I find this one quite temperamental, this pencil. Mine's become scratchier as I've got it shorter. It's been fine up until that point. Okay, so we're just placing shadows in. I'm going to come up a second so you can see sort of like where I'm going down. We'll go in as we... She's got like a shadow there. She's definitely got a shadow coming out of this armpit section. So you can just lightly base them in where you're going to go. Me too, Helly. And I said I'm going to put, you know, the amount of times that I hear the word little, like everything's got little. We're going to put a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We've got little accidents, little trees. Going to give him a little friend. Oh, he had, what was it, a chipmunk? No, squirrel in the pocket. And then what did he have? A sparrowhawk. Yeah. That he rescues and lets them out into the wild. So he had a little friend in his pocket. It was so cute. Hiya, Whoops. Oh, nice. You bought them. Suze. Oh my gosh. Go onto YouTube. Not yet. Otherwise you leave me. Go onto YouTube and go and see Bob Ross. He is the best. He is so good at oil paintings, and all you hear is liquid white. I'm going to put some liquid white. Liquid clear. Oh my god, he's been watching it more than me. And he always puts gesso to do his canvas. And then he puts a little bit of this, and he gives you all the colours at the beginning. Always got titanium white. Always got titanium white in there. What's he say? Not Van Dyke Brown, Bandak Brown.
No, he said it. What about the other programme that I was watching?
What, Desperate Housewives?
No.
Oh, I just put you in it there. What one?
My Strange Obsessions.
But you wasn't watching that much.
The German man.
No, I'm not saying that. It's just a horrible program. I don't know why you watch that. So I was helping him because you know the story of the sunburn, bless him. So I was helping him put the cream on just to cool his skin down, and he was telling me about this horrible man that was on this program and the obsession. It was called My Weird Obsessions, and he thought it was hilarious, and I just found it disgusting. So I'm not even going to go down that road. But no, he's been because he's been at home.
Now that you've said that, everyone's going to be curious as to what the obsession was.
Yeah, but it's foul.
Yeah.
It's not nice. It makes my stomach turn. I can't even say it. Was it called Peapod? Oh, that is so cute. Yeah, smack the brush at the easel. Oh, happy little trees, happy little clouds. Going to give him a little friend. Oh my God, Suze, you have to watch him. He's amazing. Okay, so I'm just putting in some shadows. So if you do not know who Bob Ross is, you must watch Bob Ross. They said, hi, Andrew.
Hi, everyone.
No, they don't want to know.
If anyone's curious as to what the
He'll write it in the chat.
Was, put it in the chat and then Sam can tell me.
Oh, how lovely. That sounds gorgeous, Amanda. I'm okay. Oh, he's amazing. He makes things look so easy, and yeah, I bet if we tried it on first attempt, it wouldn't be as easy as it's yeah. Oh, the show's when was it? 70s, 80s?
No, 90s.
No way.
It was.
If that was 90s, the filming was terrible, in terms of picture. Was that really the 90s?
Yeah.
I know I used to watch it when I was at Nan's, but I didn't realise. I thought it was old then. Never mind. Yeah, happy accidents. Oh, no. Shannon, no. I tell you, no. You can't be over him. Alright, bear with me. This is for Shannon and Brian. See? You can't be over her. I just put her on today. No, we're never over Carol Baskin. Never. She'll never die. Oh, thank you. Remember, as well, and you just did, whoops, but if there was anything for me, anyone, just put it in big capital letters for me, otherwise I do miss it. Otherwise I have to stop and sort of search.
Did anyone want to know what the programme was about?
No. I think only Shannon's curious.
Not one person?
Only Shannon, I think. Oh, really, Gary? Have you been watching them on Vice? Because they're on Vice at the moment. Oh my goodness. You could put it in. No, actually, that's foul. No, I'm not. It is Obsessions, not even. Yeah. How can you even make a show about that?
The show consists of two people's obsessions. He was 15 minutes, the other guy was the next 15 minutes. It's a half an hour show.
I'm not going to tell the details, but it's just disgusting. Hiya, Debbie. Hi, Emily. Oh, what you're curious about? Andrew's story about watching some program about a German guy who's got this horrible obsession.
The program's called My Strange Obsession.
Hiya, Match. Okay. Otherwise, I'll never get anything done, Andrew, and I'll be here like for about 10 hours, and everyone's going to get bored of me.
So let me tell the story quickly.
Oh, just go into the chat.
Go into the chat.
Yeah.
I'm not typing all that out.
No, you don't have to type the whole thing. You just say what it is. You watch the obsession shows. Only you, Shannon. You and Andrew, you need to team up, and me and Brian need to team up.
It came on after the movie I was watching.
Seriously. Okie dokie. How do you feel about going to see the wedding venue tomorrow, Andrew?
Oh, excited.
That sounded like fake.
Yeah.
Oh, excited. No, you might have to stay in the cab.
Why?
You said that you might have to because you're not supposed to really mix amongst people yet. That's another thing. Because of all this pandemic, you know, we haven't been able to do anything. And Andrew's on the shielding list, so he can't. But I didn't want to miss going and seeing the venue. So Andrew's going to come, obviously, but he has to be really, really careful with people. But it is a private viewing, so he might be all right. Hey, Christina. Oh, my God, you've got him in chat now. You've got him in chat. Shannon, there's your mate. Tell Shannon all about it. She wants to know what your weird, crazy program watching is. Okay, so I'm going to continue whilst my hubby not hubby is going to tell you what he's watching on the telly, and I will just continue colouring here. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that would be a good show. Yeah, he really did. Shannon, there are some really ridiculous people out there, and this is what I have to put up with. A man watching about another man's obsessions. Hi, Debbie. I have to remember that. Match Attacks is Debbie I actually really like. Yeah, exactly. I actually really like your name, Match Attacks. That is so unique. Okay, so I'm just going for some lighter areas here. How old am I? I'm 30. How old am I now? 33. I don't count myself as 33 because this year's been crap. I'm 33. Oh my God. I keep saying 32. I'm 33. I didn't count this birthday. I think all of us need to just take away a year. Just take away 1 year, because if we had birthdays in lockdowns, it doesn't count, right? Is that right? Oh my God. Oh my God, Andrew. On a lighter note, now you know why I don't let him in chat. Yeah, I'm in my 30s now. I don't know when that happened. I don't know how that happened. It sort of happened. I remember in my 20s. And it doesn't seem that long ago when I was 21. Oh my gosh. Hiya, Michelle. No, 34 does not count, Emily. A year doesn't count. We're not counting these birthdays. They didn't happen. Didn't happen. Is that all? A year was taken. Come on. I don't really. Oh, that's a Connie. You never have to say. You go do your dinner, hun. Oh my gosh. It's your 29th birthday in 16. Let's just say it's your 28th. and we're down with that. So we don't actually age this year. Oh God. We don't age this year. This year is one of those years that, you know, things happen. I feel like I've been robbed of a year. So let's just go back one. Yeah, I stopped counting. Oh, Andrew's is in July as well, Suze. Are you a Cancer? Horoscope. Ah. See, and no, you didn't. You turned 45 again. I'm seriously. We're taking a year off our, you know, off of our age, and we're going back a year because we're owed that. I'm going really lightly here. They did that on... Has anyone ever watched Jackass from MTV? Do you remember that with Johnny Knoxville and Steve-O? So if you watch the movies of Jackass, and they used to do the crocodiles, and what was that party boy used to do? What did he put on him once? Snake! It was a snake, wasn't it? Do you remember? Do you remember the... Oh, so sorry. I just knocked the camera. The animals that bite you. And it's like funny to everyone else around you. What did they used to do the alligator when there was, and there was a snake on one of them because they extracted the venom out of it first. And Party Boy had them, so that's not unusual. MTV used to do that. Oh my gosh, years ago in the 90s, and that was silly then. Okay, Helly. Okay, this is going to take me a while, but we'll get there, and we'll start the water. So I'm just doing this lightly to start with. Yes, do you remember them? Okay, take care, Shell. Thanks for joining. And if anyone's not seen Shell, go support. She has the channel. You can't click her name, but write her name down and go check her out. She is another lady from the UK. She has started doing live streams and she needs more love. So go check out Shell Arty. Andrew is the 16th of July. What date is yours? Oh, I used to love it. Not so much now, but when I was young, I used to find them hilarious. And Steve-O was just an absolute friggin' bat case, wasn't he? He was just so funny. And Johnny Knoxville, I loved him at the time as well.
And the last stunt he did with the portable toilet.
Oh my God, that was disgusting. Did you see that? So anyone that watched the Jackass movie, Steve-O was in a portable loo that was absolutely filled to the brim with human waste, and they put it on a slingshot high up in the air, and he come out and he was covered. It was disgusting. And that is the kind of crap that people used to like, but it was funny and amusing at the time. Not so much now. Hiya, Kelly. I know, Kenny, it really will. I think they've all calmed down now. I think most of them are fathers, and they've calmed down somewhat, but I do believe that a lot of them were heavy drinkers at the time, and they used to drink themselves silly before any of their stunts. So a lot of it they don't actually remember doing to the extreme because they were completely out of it. And that sort of reminisces with a lot of sort of stars and any stunts and stuff, because they go down that rocky road, don't they, of addiction, and they do some crazy stuff in that time because it gives you confidence, and it gave them a lot. And yeah, not so much now, but there is some really weird TV out there. And I mean, do you remember back in the day they used to have the Japanese programs where they used to do the most ridiculous stuff? And it was all very fun and funny, but not so much now. I think there's an era and a time for it, and I think the 90s definitely was. I think in the 90s we tolerated a lot more silliness on the... We got to go again with a couple of layers, we're just building up. With the TV choices we used to make, but we didn't have as much choice. Ah, that's okay, you can be my nanny. Pat. No, I'm not giving you any looks.
Off camera, you gave me the look like, get out of the chat.
No.
With gritted teeth.
I wouldn't be like that. I haven't got you that whipped yet. We need the whip. Okay, let's start building up now. I'm going to do that arm after, and I'm very aware that I've left one completely white. We'll get there. So let's start to build up some tone on her. But that's the thing, I kind of this is a good thing with Illumi. If you've not had a luminance pencil before, they are really nice for building up. Take care, Shell. That's okay. That's fine. I think we're such a good community in that sense. You know, we share. We want to sort of share all of that sort of joy of a new channel around and go and show and support. I think that's what it's about. You know, no one's bigger than anyone else. Numbers don't mean that. So I'm glad to help if that, you know, if that is what it takes. Yeah. Take care, Whips. I know, wait till he's married. Oh, wait till the ring of doom goes on the finger. We'll do double.
Yeah, it's a lifelong jail sentence.
Hey, you've already done one. Here in the UK, a life sentence is 15 years. I know that's ridiculous to those in the US. You're probably thinking, what? What kind of lifetime sentence is that? But true story, 15 years is usually life, unless it's life without parole, and you know.
And if you behave yourself, you get out after 7.5.
Yeah, so he's already done that because we've been together 15. We'll be 16 this December, and by the time we get married, it will be coming up to our 17th year together. So it's time. It's time. Even you know it's time. I've been showing him the stuff that I've put in the planner so far this morning, and his face is like, And I know in his head he's thinking, how much is this all costing, Sam? And I'm like, not that much. I'll just keep adding it up. Hey, Vicky. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we've been together a long time. I met Andrew when I was 17, nearly 18, and you were 21.
Going on 22.
No, I met you in December. You weren't 22 till next July.
Yeah.
You were 21 and a half. Oh my God. You're so technical. We should grill Andrew, shouldn't we?
Boy.
What took him so long to propose? Andrew, there you go. There's your first question. He hasn't got an answer for this.
Well, I've been in the proposal business for 15 years of the relationship. So I thought it was time to finally get out of the proposal business and get into the engaged business. And then from next year...
Yeah, but that didn't answer that. You're such a politician. Why did you dodge that question?
In the married business. So there you go.
That was a dodge question. Oh my God, you're such a politician. Any other questions? Hi, hi, anyone coming in? I'm saying hi, Charlotte. I was just already said hello to you. Let's grill him. You got your chance. He's right here. Does Andrew remember your anniversary date?
Yes.
Yeah, he does. And every year, he always goes and gets a big bunch of flowers and a balloon, don't you? He's quite romantic, actually, and he usually gets a personalised balloon, and it always has things like, let me show you. He's really good. Take care, Suze. I'll give him his credit there. He always does a good job on our anniversary. It's usually me that lacks. I remember it, but I lack in it. He's more of the romantic on the anniversary. Hold on. Although I did this year, because I've got wheels to get right. Okay. So this is this was my anniversary. Hold on, let's just turn this down. This was my anniversary balloon, and then he got me the one in the back. Sam, happy 15th anniversary. And on the back it says, I love you. It's humongous, this balloon. See, and he gets flowers every year. And that's the front of it. And it's got all other balloons on it. I don't know if it... There we go. So this was our anniversary. This last one. So he's got... He always gets a balloon. It's got other balloons and it's huge, isn't it? And I got him a confetti one. He always gets flowers. I got him a mug saying, I didn't fall in love with you. What was it? Walked into love with my eyes wide open. That's what it said.
I have to go in the cupboard and get the mug.
And then, yeah. Still the best damn decision I ever made. And there's our balloons. He is great. I'll give him there. He's got his brownie points there. Okay, back to colouring. He's got. This is like a really distracted live stream. I'm so sorry. But this is what makes live streams fun. Polys, yeah, they need to be layered. They're not as They're not creamy at all, actually, at all. Yeah, he is. I'd give him that. He's never missed one. And then. For our other anniversary, you got the Hugh Jackman for that, didn't you? Was that our anniversary? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
You did. You got Hugh Jackman tickets, which was like one of the best things that I've ever done.
And then the other two, we went to Egypt.
Yeah, we went to. He's taken us on holiday for a couple. He's great in that sense. He just took so blooming long to propose, and then when he did, he put his heart into it and cried his eyeballs out. So.
You're not supposed to say that on camera.
Yes, I am. Makes you a real man.
My friend's going to think I'm a wuss.
You are, when it comes to love. Mum knows, and she's here. But I'll be like that. I think as the steps go on throughout arranging the wedding and stuff, I think that's when I'll find my emotion, especially when it comes to putting a wedding dress on for the first time. I'm already getting nervous about tomorrow. Probably is why I'm so distracted today, actually. Aww. Okay. 872. Yeah, he does. I mean, that's why, you know, I always say this. That's why I hadn't had proper boyfriends before, Andrew. You have crushes, don't you? And I was lucky because I met him young. And I think, and I say this all the time, when you know, you just know. And I wasn't one to want to play around or mess around. But then again, I wasn't looking for a boyfriend as such. I was just like, we'll see how things go. And it only took the second date for me to start falling in love with him. And then that's why 15 years later, I'm still here. So I think you just know. And I was lucky that I found him so young. You know, he was going through hardships at that time. I'm pretty sure I've told you guys before that, you know, his mum passed away when we first started going out. So, you know, I met him when his mum was very ill, last stages of cancer ill. So he hasn't had it easy, and you just get through. And when you got someone who you love, it's that much. I think you would say, wouldn't you, Andrew? It's that bit easier.
Yeah, of course.
Because you're not on your own. Even though at the time you can't see that because you're so full of grief, there is someone there for you. Take care, Joanne. Okay, this takes a bit of layering. And we might go again with some layers, but still. we'll move on a bit, and I'll just continue to just put a few more, you know, light and darks in there and build up a little bit. But we'll get on with some of that water, and we'll use Artezas for that. So we'll find, there we go, we'll find the tones that we need. So we need some light on there, so we're going to keep that quite light. We're going to go at 832, which has got a yellow tint to it, but that's because she's quite golden, and it naturally, I think she'd have like a yellow-ish tint from all that tail. So this has got a yellow sort of tint to it, and I'm just going to put that on the top of her arm. Okay, and then we're going to go for some buff. Oh, that's okay, Katrina. We're all suffering with our internet this week. You do what you have to, and I will see you soon as long as you're well. Keep safe, keep well, and I hope you are keeping healthy. So take care, and we'll see you soon, hopefully. Okay, we'll add onto that, but we'll continue a little bit, otherwise we're going to just spend the whole time on skin. So let's come to our burnt sienna. We'll finish touches and, you know, all of that layering up another time. I think what I'll do for now is just try and get some movement on this water, because skin is quite time consuming, and I want to get it right. But then on the opposite sense, it's just the same way that we've been doing, is just layer up a few times, add some more contrast of light and darks, and we should get a nice tone to her. But we can do that, you know, I can do that a little bit off camera. For now, let me just get some colour in, and let's get our water started. Oh, thank you. And hiya, Mama Megs. Take care, and I'll see you soon, hon. Oh, thank you, Mignon. Is it Mignon? Mignon? Or I don't. How's the pronunciation of your name? I don't want to say your name wrong. How do you sound it out? But thank you so much. And you, look, with anything, I always say, don't give yourself a hard time. You'll get there. You'll get there. It's all in the process of just enjoying yourself, really. If you find something you really like, you stick with it and you learn and grow and keep going with it, and it just naturally, you'll pick stuff up along the way. I think it's one of those, with any hobby, you've got to enjoy it, haven't you, first and foremost, because otherwise your heart's not in it. But you will definitely get, you know, along the way, bit by bit. I mean, I'm all the time I say, I'm just a colourist like every single person. No, I haven't, Christina. And how are you, honey? Good morning, Danny. I did think that I heard some of them still going ahead with it, so I'm pretty sure they are. I just don't know. They haven't said anything further on any of the pages that they usually post on. They've not put any update, so nothing. Nothing as of yet. Take care, Mama Megs. Bless you. You're so sweet. I put all the colours in the description, by the way, so you can follow along, or you can take the colours and use it in another picture. And there's no need to come back and credit or anything, just enjoy it. And I say that to everyone, you know, I'm not one of these people that will think that it's copying, as long as you have fun with it. I wouldn't put myself online otherwise. Okay, let's come down to our water for now. So I'm just going to come up, and we're going to swap on over like we have been to the Artezas. So we've got all this water here, and we've got these lily pads that have to bounce off the water in. We've put a little bit down of the green. But what we're going to do is blot in some of that highlight with a Posca first, and then we're going to come in with some, like we did with the tail, we're going to come in with some blues. Oops, right. Let's get our Artezas. I think that's them. Whoopsie. I think it was them. No, it's not. Oh, it's the other one. I'm picking up the wrong one. Oh, she's amazing, Debbie. Oh my god, she's amazing. And she's just got the pan pastels. Alright, just bear with me all. Just 2 minutes. Okay. Let me get some blues and then I'll be with you again. So we need indigo. We need some light blues. Mykonos blue is a lovely blue. And then we've got some Asian. Alright, let's do some of this. Okay, so we're swapping back over to Artezas for this section. And I've got to get our blues out. So I just got a little blue selection here. So we've got indigo. We've got Mykonos. I can never say this one. Aegean. I can never say it. And sky blue and periwinkle. So A007, A104, A106, A056 and A068. Oh, she's incredible. But she's an artist, you know, and good for her. She's earning a living out of it, a healthy living out of it because of her talent. So, you know, she's absolutely incredible. And I always say, if you've got something that good, why not? Oh, thank you. He's so little, isn't he? Okay, let's get some of our blues. I don't know if I've got all of them though, so I might have to call these out at you if that's okay. I might have them, I might not. So what did I say? Periwinkle is one of them, isn't it? Because some of them are in the new set and I've still got to add them in. Some of them are in the old set. So there is a definite need for me to sit and add the rest in. I used to call it nugget, Shannon, but isn't it nougat? I used to say nugget. I always say nugget. But isn't it some other way? I have to call the rest out to you. Okay. It's like nougat, isn't it? Right, so first off, we're going to blot in our highlights. So a Posca pen. Okay, and you know all these little highlights, we're going to make sure that we've got them in. You don't have to do every single one, but add some in so you don't lose them. So with a nice, if any of them come out too thick, just rub it off, it'll be fine. So let's go in with some sparkle. Let's get some blocked in. So the reason why you do this is so you don't lose that nice shine. So just add them straight in. I say nugget as well. But I have started to try and change how I say it. So anyway, let's pronunciation station over here is always terrible. Okay, so I'm going to go for some periwinkle, and we have now moved over to the Arteza pencils. I just really like these. Love them. So let's go for some light tone to start with, and we're going to start off very light in our approach because we're going to have some areas that are going to be darker, and the further you are away, the darker it gets. So let's just be quite sparse with the lay down. I don't want to do too much. And we've got that dark area underneath, so it'll be quite dark, so we'll come down to the front with the light. and we are going to layer up, but at first I just want to know where I'm going with my colours. So just almost feather light touch the paper. It's just going to get you a little vibe of where you're going to be going. So let's come under here. We'll put some more highlights. It's just somewhere where you can come with your blue. Yeah, me too. We all got different pronunciations from different places that we come from. So it's quite fun to listen to how we say stuff. And I always say this, for those who haven't got English as their first language and managed to do a whole stream with it, I don't know how you do it. Because if I tried to hold down a stream in Spanish, I would be silent. I couldn't do it. So anyone that does streams without being English your mother tongue, you're just incredible to me. And it doesn't matter if you pronounce things certain terms wrong, because we do it and it's our first language. So hey, join the club. Then you're properly joining the club. I've not yet April, but hopefully very soon. They're out of stock at the moment. But I certainly will be when they come back in, and I will post a review on that. Okay, so I think Emily might have, so if you want to ask Emily, I know because Emily does have the affiliate thing. Okay, so we're going to have indigo now before we start laying in anything darker. So this is just going to be at the back. There's no right and wrong with this, because you are going to add highlights and you're going to add deeper parts. We need to go a bit darker at the back, so we might add a bit of black into that, I know, she really is. Connie, Vicky, I love them. I don't know how they do it. And Connie always says, I don't say it right. And I'm like, Connie, you say things better than me sometimes. So, yeah, they're just amazing. There you go. I knew she'd have you back. I think, Emily, have you got a video on them? Go check Emily's videos out, because she's got an Arteza affiliate. My first one's going to be uploaded hopefully tonight or tomorrow morning. It's edited. I just got to do a few bits of voiceover on it, but they are for the watercolor pans and paper. I did a demo and my opinion, but the watercolor pencils, see, I will only take on as well, and I did say this, things that I think will benefit the channel and people will like. So things that I know will be used and stuff. So half of them are out of stock, unfortunately. Right, let's put some of the dark in here, especially under this rock. You can press a bit deeper. Because of the current situation around the world, a lot of your stuff is out of stock. And I mean, I'd say practically most of the stuff is out of stock at the moment, whether you check Amazon, whether there's delays of, I mean, one of the books that I had on pre-order has been a month delay. So you can have anything up to 4 weeks wait, which is absolutely fine. And it's just something to be mindful of when you start searching and shopping. We're not back to normal by any stretch or standard. They will get there, but at the moment, restocking of stuff is taking that lot longer than it would have done previously, whereas they would have restocked within a week. The restocking can take up to 4 weeks now, because things get held at customs. Shipping around the world is a lot slower than what it usually is. Just, there's a number of factors. Depends where the country's from that they're getting their stock. There's just lots and lots and lots of issues around it. So just be mindful of that, because I know quite a lot of people are waiting on things to come back in stock. They will do, if you can, where possible, on websites. Sign yourself up for notifications for when they're back in stock. If you miss out, then you're just going to have to re-sign up for notifications again. And that's what I've been doing. I've just been signing up here and there. Right, we're just going to go through here with some lines. So just all these little lines that you've got in there, I'm just adding a few, just because they're part of the texture of the water that she's giving you in this. So I'm just going with a flow on this one. But we'll get back to normal, won't we? Okay, let's pull this back. Okay, so we're going to build up some depth still, and we're going to put all our highlights in. So we're still on indigo, and we're going to build up a bit more. Okay, so next up I'm going to grab myself, and I don't think I've got a colour name card for this. So this one is Sky Blue, and that is A056. And we're going to add some of that into the lower end. Remember, the nearer we get here, the more vivid and blue the water is. When we get further, it goes a bit darker, just generally. So around these, we're going to put a little bit deeper, and we'll add some more of those greens into the water as well. Yeah, oh, new normal. It might be a new normal. I'm hoping though the first option, but yeah, it could be for a year yet, Kenny, couldn't it? But I like to think by the end of this year things will be semi-normal. Or as you lovely ladies in the US say, semi. I love that. Andrew says it sometimes. He says semi-truck, and I'm like, oh dear.
Ask them about the like that and like it.
Like cat.
Yeah.
Instead of, yeah, but yeah, Bob Ross says that. So he's listening to Bob Ross, and Andrew used to drive me mad saying like cat.
I don't say it like that. I say it
like
how
cat.
It's supposed to be said. No, like cat.
Like cat.
No.
And I say, no, it's like that. He's like, no, like cat. And when we were listening to Bob Ross, he's putting some paint down. He's going, we'll put some, what's it? Whatever colour. Right there, like cat. Not like that. And Andrew sits there cracking up because he says it. And I say to him, excuse me, mister, it's like that. And he's like cat. And I'm like, oh, dearie me. Should have been born.
But can the American audience explain why?
It's just a way, it's just a pronunciation. It's what we were talking about. We all pronounce things differently. It's just the pronunciation. I suppose why say the full thing if you could say like cat. And we put the TH in front because we're extra and have to go the long way round about things. Hi, Yashara. Oh, thank you. Oh, Michelle, we've been talking about him earlier. Gotta love him. Bless him. He'll forever live on in the art world, won't he? Okay, let's get some more of this. Remember, I've not changed. I'm on sky blue. Like at. Yeah. He says it. Andrew's, as I said, him and Brian need to, or you and Andrew need to get together, Shannon. Like, you know, and me and Brian can just watch Tiger King. Seriously. We'll grab Christina and she'll be on the crazy train with us. Oh dear. Bring the dogs. I'll bring Chip. It'll be a crazy ride, I can tell you that. Yeah, Bob Ross is a ledge. He's a legend. Okay, let's bring some of that underneath. And let's give this a happy little bit of water. So we're just building up. Okay. Oh, Chip, a rise. Made me jump. Okay, so we're nearly getting there. So what we're doing now is bring in, I think I've got a, no I haven't. This one is number 106. And let's bring that right onto that rock, because that rock is casting a huge shadow. So we're going to build up underneath. Oops. Hi, Iris. I'm sure, Windy Iris, I'm pretty sure I watch your channel. It rings a bell. Do you do printouts and your Copic stuff on your channel? Oh my gosh, I need to remember this right. Your name rings a bell. And hiya! I'm pretty sure I watch you. I can't think now. Windy Iris, Windy. I'm pretty sure you are an artist, aren't you? Go show some love. I love like introducing channels. Michelle as well. She's another artist. Okay, so we're just bringing in all this nice depth. Oh, thank you, Kim. We'll get there. Bit by bit, we'll get there. We'll add the reflections in. We just got to do this deep part under the rock because we got a big shadow here. And we will add some black in. And especially by these little bits of plants. So the plants in the background. The bit I hate. Oh my gosh. Save the worst till last. We have to do the rock as well. I think this is going to be a super long part on the next part, or we'll break it up. Not quite sure how I'm going to work it yet, but we'll get there. Okay, so the water is just all different and reflective here. Isn't a jumper a sweat? Yes, it is. We call them jumpers. So if you're going to put something on in the winter, I'll say grab your jumper. It's like trainers are your sneakers. You call faucets, we call them taps. There's so many different things that we say. You know, British versus American. You say fries, we say chips. There's so many different things. Oh, you're a fan account. I wasn't sure. Oh, she's fantastic. I remember watching Windy Iris. What's your name? I have to remember it. Okay, so we've added this little dimension in. We'll add some reflections after. So also come back. Oh, Michelle, I'm still thinking on the background. I might make it a bit more greenery coming down and adding it in. So we'll like make some more vines coming. She needs like a bit of a sunset, but I'm not quite sure yet. We'll see. We'll see. I need it somewhat brown. Somewhat green. Brown? Where am I getting brown from? We'll see. I'll have to practice on my practice sheet and I'll let you know. I got another one printed out. So I shall plan it in advance so that I don't mess it up. I like a plan because I do not like my backgrounds. As you know, it's not my forte. It's not my enjoyment. I don't know why. I just really do not like backgrounds. I don't make a thing of it. Like, I really am not a huge fan. I make no secret. I'm terrible, aren't I? Everyone's like, yeah, get stuck in. I'm like, whoa, background. Come on. Alright, let's add some little lines. Right, this part here has got quite a lot of reflection. So let's get ourselves lime. Let's get some lime green, which is A101, and on the underneath of your lily pad just add a little bit more of this coming into your water, and it just means you've got a nice reflective glow of those lily pads, and it's like you've got greenery underneath, so add that into your water. So we'll bring some more of the blue into here as well, but it just gives a nice reflection of all that greenery, especially when there's like greenery coming out here even. we've got some here, so just add it in. So just add some in, like a little bit of a reflection, especially coming down here. Just add some in. Welcome back. So you can see how much of a reflective. Now with the white we'll add some more reflection coming down, but for now let's just layer up a little bit. Let's get some periwinkle back, and now we can start to apply a little bit more of this down the bottom. A way to also search is if you type in like adult colouring into YouTube, a lot will come up of options, and just click on some people, see if there's something, you know, your cup of tea, what you'd like to watch, and go subscribe. You know, that's another way that I tend to sort of have a look and have a good browse. You'll find quite a lot of channels doing that. We used to have the option to click names on streams and subscribe. Now they took that option away from us, so unfortunately we can't do that during live streams anymore. You used to be able to. Hopefully they give that feature back. At the moment I can't give any links, and the moderators, they will help with links to products and stuff. In general they will give links to the next stream, but there's lots and lots of channels that you can just go searching. Only moderators can give links on streams, and moderators are your blue spanners and blue names. Take care, Lou. I know, it was so handy, wasn't it? Because you didn't leave the streams. You stayed in the stream and managed to go subscribe to someone. It was so handy. And I think as live streamers we loved that option because we didn't have to give links. It was just people could do it themselves, you know. And it's kind of taken that option away. Right, I'm just going to add some lines that's deeper. Okay, like that. On the underneath, I just need some black, of any black, it doesn't matter. I don't have a preference on that. Just any black. I'm just going to shadow that a little bit, so the rock naturally is going to give a little bit of depth on the very underneath. So I'm just adding a hint of that, as if like it's on the underneath of this water, and it's going to just tint that into darkness. So I'm just adding a hint of it. Very light touch, like with most things that you do. And then let's get our POSCA pen for a second. Thank you so much. And let's add some highlights now. Now I do them in very swishy, thin lines, so that we're not doing like big blotted, you know. And you can also just add like as if it goes into thick to thin. And that's, you know, just bring some thin there. And if you mess up, you can just quickly wipe it, so that it doesn't set. You just give it a good shake. Just to give some illusion of water. So if you can see, it kind of suits the rest of it. Now with her skin I might just layer a little bit more. Let's give her some, just with the same colours and the same method, just layer up maybe one more round. With these green plants, they won't take too long. I'll get everything prepared in advance. And her head crown, I'm only obviously going to do half, because the other half we will do that, you know, off stream, because it's all going to be the same, roughly same colours, same texture. The stone is quite a big area, so I might actually come in with a Copic, and then we will do some shading around that. But I think I might do some extras on this on camera but off stream. Speed it up for you, put all the details. Yeah, I added like a reflection with the POSCA. It's just like a little reflective sort of POSCA pen effect. But otherwise we're never going to get this all done because it's quite intricate, the rest of it. So I think I will come do some, but that will not be till next week, so I've got a lot to do this week. I will update you also on what I am, where I am with the quiz stuff, because we've got the quiz to do. But I think the rest of it I'm going to come and have to film and edit and upload, and then we'll start something, or maybe we'll finish it off next Tuesday, but it'll definitely be sort of 1 to 2 more parts. But I don't want to drag it out too much, and as I said, I've got such a lot this week, so bear with me. And I mean a ton. But I had fun doing, so I hope that you liked what we have done so far. If you do, please just take whatever you want in terms of colour schemes. I say this all the time. People say, you know, well, can I use the colours? I'm like, of course. That's why I stream. Take it. But yes, I will update you on what's going on. I might do a little update anyway on the community tab, so you know what's going on. But please look out for the date and time of the quiz. I will update that and leave you to know what's going on around that, because I've got to do a couple of things tonight so that I'm all cleared for the morning, and then wedding venue tomorrow. So I'm really, really excited. Really excited. Thank you. I really love having you all here. Thank you so much, Amanda, and hi. But yeah, I'm really quite excited for this week. I've got so many things to do this week, and I will let you know about the quiz as well. I'm hoping for this Saturday. If I can't, it will be the following, but I am aiming for this Saturday, and that will be so much fun. Please go check out Connie. So CB's Crafts. What's her name? I can never think of the channel name, but CB, I call her Connie. She is doing her colouring book collection part 2 tonight. I think another hour. And that was always such fun to go and see everyone's books. So go join Connie. Thank you so much, my lovelies. Bless your hearts. Thank you. Yeah, go join Connie. She is going to be doing her colouring book collection part 2 tonight. Yes, Emily, she's showing us all her enabling train goodies. It's always fun. Thank you. Take care, everyone. Lots of love, and I'll see you around in the week. Take care. Bye for now. Bye, Rochelle.